Right. Hear what I say now, real boy. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The final topic.
No, that's not the final topic.
No,
actually.
I know. It's a joke. Go on, bro. See how controlling he is.
Me, you know.
No,
me.
Give me that piece of
Me.
paper.
Okay.
I want to hold the paper now.
Are you going to be the token white boy?
Yeah.
Token white boy is checking
that
out
was
right
a
now.
joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't get triggered.
Million comments later. What did you say, man?
Right. So the question we're asking, do you need an agent to be a successful actor?
So this came up on, we thought it would be interesting.
Yeah, I thought it'd be interesting.
Because it came up on John Campier's show a few days ago with his regular guest, Erin Cummins, who's quite a well-known actress. She's been in Spartacus, and she's actually in the new King Richard movie with Will Smith.
Is she?
Yeah, she's in that. Yeah, she's doing really well. So big up Erin Cummins. But yeah, so basically a question came in, and the question was, what do talent agents do, and does an actor need them to become a successful actor? So we thought we'd give our take on it, being actors ourselves, and in various stages,
trying to do a thing with no agent,
or having an agent, a good agent, and learning about agencies from this one. But anyway, please fill this one, Leon. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's funny you should ask.
Well, indubitably, sir. Yes,
No, well, obviously coming into it, I didn't realise the magnitude of what's involved in. I want to be an actor, so what does that mean? Where do you go from there? I want to be an actor now. Where do I go?
Yeah, because all we knew was we was going drama, because we went to drama school together. Yeah. We didn't know anything about the industry as such.
Nothing at all. Just knew that's what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Blind to it all. And then this whole pay it forward.
Yeah.
Basically, Larry told me,
Yeah.
You have to start from small, working with the students.
Yeah.
And I believe it was called Casting Call Pro.
Oh yeah. Now Mandy.com.
Yeah, everyone had to sign up to casting. That was your entry point. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was entry.
Well,
point.
actually, for me, the entry point was Star Now, which is absolute garbage.
Star Now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a star from there.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No, Star Now is just a rip.
Garbage.
Don't waste your money or your time with that website. No offense if you run Star Now.
Yeah.
No, definite offense if you run Star Now. Yeah.
You're making it back. You're fine.
Yeah, you're making your money. Yeah, I'm gonna criticize. But anyway, so we tried.
So yeah.
So Casting Call Pro.
Yeah.
Is what showed me.
Yeah.
There are agents. For example.
Right.
So at this point, I still don't know. So in a nutshell, I believe you need one. Well, I needed one, or I'd have just been lost at sea.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Yeah. Well, so the question was, what do they do as well? So what? Let the audience know what exactly do agents do.
Right. So basically, they can put you forward for things that you can't see, like the general public. We can't see. You have to be registered as an agent, via. Should we say
on Spotlight?
On Spotlight.
Yeah.
Should we say
for this country anyway?
For this country, it's Spotlight.
You don't have to have an agent to be on Spotlight.
No, he's talking about the agents putting you forward for work.
Via Spotlight. Via Spotlight.
So they see things so when you have a Spotlight membership, basically you pay for it, but there are certain castings that only you get to see as an actor. Your agent will then get to see the other stuff behind the scenes, which I didn't realise for 3 years of paying my membership that there was all this hidden.
Yeah,
I didn't realise. And
even then, what you taught me was even within that.
There's a next hierarchy.
Yeah, because depending on the agency that you're with, you'll get to see certain things from certain casting directors that others don't get to see.
Yeah.
So it's a mindfuck.
It's a mindfuck.
I'm sorry to swear, but it is.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But what I found out is that it just trickles down when they can't cast for it.
Yeah.
So they might want, a black actor with one arm and one leg.
Yeah.
So they go to the top agents, can't find it, can't find it. Then they put it out to everyone.
Yeah.
Apply, tell your friend, tell your mum.
Even Twitter.
Yeah, ask anybody.
Yeah.
And it just goes down like that.
Yeah.
And then all the top agents get it first. And if you've got a mediocre agent, they get a few trickles. And if you're lucky, you get something.
Yeah.
But that's, that's the state of affairs. You try and submit yourself.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10
on Spotlight, at least.
on
anyway.
Spotlight.
They ain't looking at that.
Yeah.
They're not looking at that. Like, who is this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't really let you talk too much on this subject since you schooled me and then I schooled Leon on this. But anyway, please enlighten us, Mr. Ashley.
Okay.
What does an agent, at least in this country, because it's a little bit different in America, not too much, but please enlighten us with what an agent actually does. Obviously, Leon touched on a lot of what it is. I know you have a few things to add. So, what does an agent do?
Well, just to kind of forward from there, with the whole paying it forward thing, I actually got mine from a dear late great friend, Jamie Adebayo, who basically schooled me on everything from agents, what we class as a tier system with them and everything else. So I've got to pay a lot of respect to him. But in regards to what agents do, it's if and for. When you're very, very first starting out, don't think you need one. That's my 2 cents on it. When you're literally straight out, where you just come out of drama school, even if you haven't been to drama school, and you've been going to workshops on the weekend, workshops in the evening, do you need an agent in this day and age at the starting process? No. Do you know why? Social media is your damn agent nowadays. That's just the be and end all of it. I got in touch with Paul Haggis. For those who don't know who that is the person who wrote the Oscar-winning movie Crash. Through my Instagram page, I don't have many followers. He liked what I put up and just started following me.
Yeah.
This is a person who's A-list in the States. Literally because I put something about an independent film I was working on. That's how he got in touch with me. But bar that, if you're starting out, as Leon touched on, you go with casting call pro first, which is now Mandy.com. Do the student films, get your show reel done. Get your experience on set. Don't pay someone through the nose to your show reel. Just get some decent experience, get someone to do it for you, and then slowly start to put your show reel forward for agents. If you're in the drama school and you get the talent workshop where you get to invite agents in, then you're going to get all the big agents come down and view it. But if you're not going to have that opportunity, do your Mandy.com, do it all yourself, do your show reel, and then start to look for agents. When you start to look for agents, don't get shysted, because we both got shysted with our first agent. Well, I unfortunately recommended to him, which I shouldn't have done. But be very careful with who you go with, because there are a lot of sharks out there. There are a lot of people that will promise you the world, and they don't have it at all.
Oh, it's happened. It's happened.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you're so talented. I'm like, really? Thanks. I always knew that. Reality hit. No. As much as you think, even if you think you're that one. No, but I'm different. Everyone's actors, but I am different. There's something special about me. Boy, you soon find out. You go, when you go to a casting and it's like there's like 12 other people that look just like you.
I remember my
that one's like, wait a minute, light skin, beard, my height, my build.
But then you go to enough auditions where you get friendly with her and he's like, hey, what
you getting? Nothing.
Same as you.
You've been booked like, no. You know what I mean? That's when you realise you are not an individual. Whoever you think you are, there are 20 others right round the corner waiting to...
100%.
Yeah, 100%, so, man.
20's being kind, because there can be like 500 if you literally land.
I'm just saying, these are the ones you see.
Yeah, on the regular.
Because you're in that little, within an hour, like 5 minute, 10 minute, 5 minute, So, for the whole day, there's just been a bag of Larrys walking in.
Yeah, man, seriously. But I mean, like, okay, so you've touched on kind of like what an agent does. and you did kind of touch on in the beginning of the career, you don't really need an agent. As you go on, what are your thoughts about having an agent then?
Yeah, by that period, unless you strike it gold and you can run your entire career off of your social media, which
basically
no one has done yet unless you're blooming Jake
A-list,
one of
those idiots.
Anyway. And I'll happily take the fight for $0. I'd do it in car park. No, you got to pay me first.
Definitely.
Yeah. But when you get to a certain caliber, then yes, get an agent. Because, as Leon said, the first thing you realise is with Spotlight, you pay your £159 a year for it, and all of a sudden these auditions start coming through. When you get an agent, you're like, hold on a second, you've got the same login that I've got. How are you? Oh no, wait a second, you've got access to all of this other gold that I didn't even see. Because at the end of the day, casting directors only have a certain amount of time to look for your show reel and to look for a certain amount of CVs. They will go to the agents first who they trust. It's a business relationship. The first thing they do is they're going to reach out to the top tier agents, whether it's United, whether it's closed now, I'm trying to think of them, Troika, but they will reach out to people they've got a regular relationship with.
And
Narrow Road, which someone's with, big up his agent. He's getting ridiculous castings now. Well done, Rosie.
Yes, well done, Rosie.
Well done. And
just know that we're here, Rosie.
I'm coming back to acting. I'm teaching right now, but be back to acting in a few years. So when I'm ready,
when you see that email come through,
and Tom Hardy's not available,
that's it.
Big up Rosie, though. Big up Rosie. Yeah.
But when you get like that agent, they are going to be putting you in front of people which you would have never had the chance to stand in front of people. And you've experienced that now. You're getting regular castings with, casting directors you would never
top casting directors,
which you would never have been able to see. Just because that, in all honesty, and it is unfortunately it is very much a woe is me. I'm not in the right social circles, but they're not going to pay you to mind. Like me right now, they could care less who I am. They're not going to look at me. But when they've seen Larry 5 times through the door from his agent, they now ask for him to go to auditions, because they keep him in mind. This is the thing you're thinking about. Your agent does become your opening door. That is what your agent is, in a nutshell. And if you've got a decent agent and you've got a decent working relationship with them, then yes, it can be fruitful. As I mentioned before, if you've got one that's a shark when you start out, then you ditch that as quick as you damn can. Once you realise what they're really about, get rid of them. Because they're not there to build you. The thing is, your agent will want you to do well, because at the end of the day, you do well, they do well.
Yeah, of course.
It's a mutual relationship. So an agent when you get to a certain level is definitely a necessity. I don't think we're at the stage yet where people can build an entire career and be successful by themselves. It's slowly getting there with influencers and stuff like that.
I still don't think it will get it. You've just touched on, to build a career. I don't think
someone will do it though.
There's
always that one oddity.
But again,
it's going to be a rarity. It's always an exception. But it's not going to be the norm anytime soon.
Agents have always been there and they're here to stay. So let me give my take on things now.
You cut the ear
But listen, he's the reason why. Like I said, when we started, I met him at an audition. Years ago. How long ago was that?
2014.
Yeah,
so
something like that.
Years ago,
And we became fast friends.
About boxing.
And he started to fill me in on the hierarchy. So not only do you need to know about agents, but you need to know about the hierarchy of agents. So when someone says, "Oh, this agency is a top agency," you need to know why. And this is something Damien took his time to fill me in on. And again, like I said, it's really difficult to get your mind around it. But as you start to realize, okay, these are the agencies that I've got to aim for. But in the meantime, I can't go there because I didn't go to Lambda, I didn't go to RADA. Which are the top drama schools, Central as well. So I've got to work my way up to these agencies, and this is what he relayed to me, and I relate to Leon. So when we were going on Casting Call Pro, we were doing work for free sometimes to get material to put on our show reel, which again this guy did for me.
Sometimes all of that.
Years
of free work.
Free work.
Please pay me.
This is the only profession, by the way, where you qualify and study and you do work for free. I never heard of doctors doing work for free after they've qualified.
No.
Nothing.
But there you go. No. So yeah, you go on Casting Call Pro. We did our free work and get showroom material.
I don't think it's easy working with students, you know.
Oh hell no.
Because depending on the year that they're on, and they're unorganized and it's all over the place. And
I edited one movie we did with students because what they edited was not good. So I took the rushes and edited myself.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
But and then basically you shop that to agents. Yeah. Agents will get back to you and let you know, hey, yeah or nay. Usually a nay. I've had plenty of them. So basically, let me let you know how difficult it is to get an agent, and especially in the beginning. At that stage, when I was first looking for an agent, I sent out 80 emails to 80 different agents.
Same.
Right. I got back 3 replies. 2 of them was a no. So the rest didn't even bother replying. Nope. So get used to that. And the one that did reply gave me an interview, and I ended up going with that agent, but it was a very low tier agent. Then I ended up going with a next agent, which was a tier up, but as he recommended them to me, and it was a tier up, but you know. Yeah, we'll say no more about that.
It was swiftly a tear down.
Basically, it was like that bit of the cake. It looks good from the outside. This is coffee cake.
Exactly.
This is dry.
And then we got to another tier, which was quite fruitful. And then we finally got to where I am now with Narrow Road, who are a big, well-known agency, one of the top ones. If not the top, definitely up there with one of the top ones. Rosie, my fantastic agent, who, big up Rosie, salute you.
There you go.
She's looked after me so well and looked after my acting career and has guided me along and will hopefully continue to do that. It's been hard. It's been hard. I ain't gonna lie, and it's gonna be a long, hard slog to get an agent. So that's my journey into getting an agent and to getting a high tier agent who's now put me up for work with well-known casting directors all the time. As Damien said, I'm being asked for by top casting directors now because I'm being seen all the time. Now, would I say that you need one at the beginning? No. Just like Damien said, just like Leon said, at the beginning, all you need to do is concentrate on getting work to get your showreel material and your CV up. Yeah. When you reach a certain level, and I can't tell you when that level will
you'll
be.
know when it is.
Right,
exactly. You'll know when it is.
You will know when that level is. That's when you need to start reaching out to agents.
Yeah. Sending off your showreel.
Yeah.
Here's what I've done. Right.
But when you're looking at the top tier, it's a crapshoot. It's like Narrow Road. This story well. I applied 3 times to Narrow Road and got rejected, and it's only on the 4th attempt that I got accepted. But Rosie was a new agent at Narrow Road looking for people to sign, and she already signed a friend of ours from drama school, Yinka. Big up Yinka. He knows Yinka as well, who recommended me to Rosie. So big up Yinka. And Rosie saw my material, called me in. We had a great interview, and she then decided to take me on. And the rest, as they say, is history. So you will know when it's that stage as well. You can take a lot of chances, but just be prepared for the rejection. Now, I would say in one thing that Erin Cummings did say on her answer was that if you're in a smaller market, so if you're not in London, you're not in LA, you're not in New York, you're in a smaller market, you might not need an agent. Because it's such a small market, everyone knows you anyway. So you might not need an agent. I kind of see the logic in her. What do you think? If you're in a smaller market, because we all know London is a huge market, LA is a huge market, New York is a huge market. You need an agent.
A small market like where then? Yeah. For example,
well, he's in any European country, for instance, or even she mentioned specifically Atlanta. Now, a lot of stuff gets shot in Atlanta. But in terms of actually hiring actors, there's not a lot of casting directors from Atlanta.
Does she have an agent?
Oh, yeah, she does.
Right.
Yeah.
Because my argument would be a lot of stuff is shot in Atlanta, but where are they casting them from?
LA. So that's my point. So if you're based in Atlanta, you don't want an agent from Atlanta because you know the casting directors already. So you want an agent from LA or New York. So that's where she's coming at it from. Do you see what I'm saying?
So she's saying you still need an agent, but you don't have to have one.
But not from the small market.
Right. Okay,
do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So if you're going to stay in that small market, then there's no point in you getting an agent. I kind of see the logic in that. But in a huge market like we're in LA and New York, you need an agent. If you're basically looking to make this a career, you need an agent. If you're wanting to do this as a hobby, probably not. You know what I mean? But who wants to? Well, anyway, there are some people who do that as a hobby.
Yeah.
But and just to touch on something, I won't go into it in detail, but an agent's job here is a little different from an agent's job in America. And I happen to have an agent and a manager in America, but I don't have a manager here. I just have an agent, and that's because the agents in the UK pretty much do the job of a manager as well, isn't it? Whereas in America,
you know more than this one.
well, you started me off on it.
He set the bar.
But in America, the agents and the managers both have they do intertwine, but they do have specific jobs they have to do. So basically, the manager is there to promote you. Okay, they can submit you for work, but if you do get work through the manager, it has to go then through the agent to negotiate the terms.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit tricky in that market, but that's anything else to add?
No, that covers it. Yes, the answer is yes. You do need one, but not early on.
Not early on, but definitely if you're looking to make this a career.
To be a success,
yes,
you're gonna need one.
Because let's be honest, have you heard of any A-lister that doesn't have an agent or never came through an agent system? Obviously, when you are an A-list, at that point, you don't need an agent because people offer you.
They'll ring you.
Yeah, exactly.
Send the script straight to your front door.
Yeah,
like, okay.
but to get to that level, you need an agent.
Yeah.
So, So let us know if that was informative for you. I know a lot of the general public would like to know things like this, and obviously actors starting out would like to know things like this as well.
Actually, well, just to add to that, if there is actors right now watching this, and you'd like some more advice on it, or just some more details about what we talked about in regards to getting your show reel done, what you do out of drama school, what you do out of university, leave us a comment. I've spoke to many people on Facebook actors groups, and I've helped out a few actors up north just by giving them the same background I gave Larry. So again, it is a pay it forward atmosphere. So you can
reach him on his Instagram, which
will be
Just say it.
Handles, So you've got Damien Ashley it's Damien Ashley at Twitter, Damien Ashley at Instagram, and it's just that. So
we'll be doing that at the end anyway, bro.
It doesn't matter.
But anyway, so leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you thought about all of this. And and if you want to get at us, ask some questions.